It's 2026, and the line between useful and criminal has never been thinner. I recently came across 5 websites that feel like you're breaking the simulation just by clicking enter. These aren't normal tools. They let you bypass months, sometimes years, of work and gate-kept skills in seconds. The kind of tools that quietly make the traditional grind look outdated, inefficient, almost laughable. And here's the thing. You need to see these now before they get nerfed, regulated, or locked behind enterprise paywalls forever. Stop scrolling for a second, because if you're still using AI just to write emails or summarize notes, you're missing what's actually happening in 2026. Right now, there are tools so powerful they feel like a glitch in the legal system. Tools that allow one person to outproduce entire agencies in minutes. In the next 8 minutes, I'm pulling back the curtain on 5 websites that are actively redefining what the grind even means. This isn't just about productivity anymore. This is about asymmetric advantage, the kind most people won't even realize exists until it's too late. Let's break the simulation. 1. Gumloop. Gumloop doesn't feel like normal software. It feels like a cheat code for modern work. Imagine building a digital worker that researches a topic, writes a script, generates a thumbnail, schedules posts, and emails your manager, all while you sleep. That's Gumloop, a drag-and-drop AI automation builder already being used by teams at companies like Shopify and Webflow. But in 2026, Gumloop crossed a line. The latest update introduced subflows, which means you're no longer building a single automation. You're building an entire department of AI agents that talk to each other, hand off tasks, and self-coordinate without human intervention. You can now integrate deep research agents that scrape live competitor pricing, analyze social media sentiment in real time, and trigger automated sales or marketing responses in seconds. The real inside edge is agentic memory. These bots remember past outcomes, remember mistakes, and optimize their own logic over time without you touching the workflow again. And if you really want to push it, you can plug in DeepSeek V3 nodes to handle complex reasoning tasks at a fraction of the cost of traditional models. The scary part isn't the power, it's the invisibility. The work disappears, results just show up. And quietly, entire job roles vanish when one workflow replaces 5 people. 2. Notebook LM. Notebook LM has turned learning into something that feels almost unfair. You can drop in 50 PDFs, multiple YouTube links, academic papers, and your own messy notes, and it doesn't just summarize them. It generates deep dive conversations that sound like 2 experts personally teaching you. In 2026, the platform introduced interactive mode, which lets you interrupt the AI podcast mid-sentence, ask follow-up questions, or force clarification on a single obscure detail. Under the hood, it now runs on a 1 million token context window, meaning it can memorize an entire personal library and recall details instantly. The real power move is custom personas. You can force the AI to challenge your notes from the perspective of a skeptical CEO, a hostile investor, or a hyper-technical lead, exposing weaknesses you didn't even know were there. This isn't summarization. It's comprehension. It understands relationships between ideas, giving you clarity on subjects that used to take years to master. 3. Higgsfield and Runway. Higgsfield and Runway have effectively erased the barrier to high-end video production. From a single sentence, you can now generate cinematic scenes with consistent characters, realistic motion, and professional lighting. No crew, no cameras, no studio. Higgsfield's biggest leap in 2026 was scene-aware soundscapes, where audio finally obeys physics and reacts naturally to movement. Runway pushed things even further. With in-video editing, you can change a character's outfit, facial expression, or lighting mid-shot without re-rendering the entire clip. Gen 4 introduced world models that understand gravity, fire behavior, and liquid physics, making explosions and water indistinguishable from reality. Using character seeds, you can maintain the exact same face and body across multiple scenes, effectively creating your own virtual movie star. With frame-by-frame performance control, low budget is no longer an excuse. It's a choice. 4. Gamma. Gamma makes traditional presentations feel prehistoric. One prompt turns into a fully designed deck or landing page. complete with visuals, layouts, charts, and narrative flow. In 2026, Gamma introduced AI agents that scan your brand guidelines and redesign entire presentations to perfectly match your fonts, colors, and tone in seconds. You can embed live data charts that update in real time, pulling directly from spreadsheets without manual refreshes. The Fluid Layout Engine automatically adapts designs for mobile, tablet, or widescreen displays. Change one idea, and the entire deck adapts instantly. What used to take 10 hours now takes less time than writing an email. 5. Perplexity Labs. Perplexity Labs isn't just a search engine anymore. In 2026, it quietly became something far more powerful, a decision engine. Instead of links, it gives you answers with sources, assumptions, and confidence levels attached. You don't ask it what something is. You ask it what to do: launch a product, analyze a market, plan a strategy, and it breaks the task into executable steps. With live web reasoning, it pulls real-time data from news, filings, forums, and academic sources, cross-verifying claims on the fly. Chain of Decision mode shows how conclusions were reached and what changes if assumptions shift. You can even combine your private documents with the live web, creating a hybrid intelligence layer tailored to you. When one person can reach clearer conclusions in minutes than a team can in weeks, hierarchy collapses. The pivot, the dark side. And this is where things get uncomfortable. In 2026, these same tools are powering massive scams and deepfake heists worth tens of millions of dollars. Finance departments have already been tricked into transferring millions after receiving deepfake video calls impersonating executives. Scammers now deploy AI voice bots trained to mimic family members, bosses, and bank representatives with terrifying accuracy. Live face swapping has made real-time impersonation possible. Trust itself is becoming the rarest resource. That illegal feeling isn't just a hook anymore, it's a warning. As these tools evolve, the most valuable skill isn't creation, it's verification. The world is changing fast. You can either use these tools to multiply your output or get left behind by the people who already are. Here's the reality of 2026. The barrier to entry is gone, but the barrier to trust is higher than ever. If this deep dive helped you stay ahead of the curve, hit like. It tells the algorithm that high-value tech content still matters. And if you want to be first to know when a new illegal tool drops before it gets regulated, hit subscribe and join the community.